Hey everyone, Neil here. Another episode. And in this episode, we're going to do some ore generation in the Nether. And to do that, we have to get in and do some stuff. We're going to get in and do some stuff in here first. So, we're going to go into vanilla items, and we're going to create Nether versions of some of the ores that we've already created. So to do that, we're just going to find some netherrack. Maybe I'm not scrolling. Yeah, just not scrolling fast enough. Netherrack. Open. Sweet. And now we're going to go over here and let's open up. This will be easy to get all this done. Go fast. Thanks. Textures, blocks, and so we want. How many do we create? Copper, manganese, nickel. I don't remember creating sulfur. Weird. Tin, topaz, vanadium, and there's one more zinc. So open those all up real fast. In this one, what we're going to do is we're going to Control A, Control C, and the easy thing to do is we're going to come in and we are going to paste on the layer. What we actually want to do is we want to move the background layer up. And so how do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? I think if we actually do this, I'm thinking about it. Think about it. Yeah, there's got to be an easy way to do this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to we're going to do this. We are going to dig out our select tool and we're going to bounce back and forth. And so we're going to get rid of these 2 pixels. Like so. So in that way when we bounce back and forth, there are those. Yep. So we are also going to get rid of these pixels. Yep. And we are going to get rid of maybe we should just do some erasing. I gotta bring this down to tiny though. No, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Well, we're just gonna have to muddle through it, I think. It's really awesome. I know I can do that one. You have like just these single ones. There we go. Like that. So we got that there. We got this. Oh, we can do this. Bam. Much easier. Much easier. Like that. Booyah. So you'll see what I'm doing here is I'm actually just deleting each of the spots where that would be. So now what we'll do is we'll actually copy this whole layer and we'll paste it onto here. Like so. And then what we can do is we can move this up and you will see that there. Not a really good contrast there, but that's okay. Because we're not going to be looking at the block that close, honestly. So we are going to save this as Nether copper ore, and we want to make sure that we change that to PNG. So there's that. like so, and we'll flatten it so that way it compresses all the layers down. Over here, we're going to do a new layer. We're going to paste, like so, and we'll save as, change it to PNG, and we will have Nether manganese ore. Now, you could just do your regular ores and just spawn those in, but I want specific Nether versions of this, and that way it looks Netherish. Right? You feel me? Ooh, that's pretty. So pretty. So, we'll PNG those. Nether nickel. Flatten. And here, we're going to have to do something special right here with this guy right here. And actually, you know what I should do is, can I do this? Can I do this? Escape. I'm just going to have to reopen it. That's cool though. That's cool. New layer, paste. Ooh, that's nice too. I like that. That's the tin ore, so we go G. Another tin ore. New layer, paste. Save as PNG. Nether vanadium ore. Yeah. And then what's the last one? Zinc. Ooh, I wonder what this is going to look like with that green. It's probably going to look a bit like that Peroxys ore from Metallurgy 3. Such a great mod. Love that mod. PNG. And Nether. Nether. There we go. Sweet. So let's close the Nether rack. And let's, actually we can close all of these too, with the exception of our topaz. Sweet. Because we're going to want to bounce back and forth between this and the other. So let's actually jump out here, and we'll come back out to modding, mill items, blocks, and nether rack. Alright, so we'll zoom these up side by side, 2 by 2, and we are going to like that. Nope, that's not what I want to do. There. And there. Like so. Like so. So there's that first sliver done. Oh, that may have been too far. That was too far. And we'll go 5 up on this one. Can't hit too far again. This is really just the most tedious part of it. It's my least favorite part, having to muck about with the images and all that. Backwards. Is that right there? Yeah, back and forth, back and forth. Back and forth, back and forth. Look at that. And 2 here. There we go. Okay, so we will copy and paste over here, add that layer, paste it in. There's our nether topaz ore. So we'll save that as PNG. And nether topaz ore. Sweet. Now, what we're going to need to do is we'll actually need to come in here, and we're going to have to, of course, create these blocks. So what we are going to do is we're going to copy this, and we are going to jump over into Sublime Text and do like we did in some of our other episodes. And Control A, Control Shift L, and we are just going to go like this. And we're going to say Nether ores. Sweet. So those are registered there. Let's initialize them. And what we'll do actually is this will be easy. I think it'll be easy. We'll make it easy. Nether. Yeah, this is where it will get difficult, but that's okay. Because we just need to do our unlocalized names. Nether. Copy. There we go. Sweet. Oh, nope, we don't want to say that. Not there, we don't. Copy, paste, like so. Cool. Now what we want to do is we want to go back into our world generator that we did, right? Right here. So this is where we actually generate this stuff. Now, here, this is where we will essentially just add the ore spawns for this, right? This is pretty straightforward. So we're going to do just like we did over here, and we're going to copy and paste this in. And we're going to back those up. And we're going to use the same method that we did add ore spawn, except these are going to, of course, be our Nether versions. Control C. And we will dump these right into here. Now, the thing is, this won't work. This guy right here is specific to surface. So what we want to do is we're going to actually add Nether to all of these, and we're going to create a new method. And we can actually just copy and paste this one, and we're going to say that this is add Nether ore spawn, but we are going to say world gen Nether mineable. So what we'll have to do is we're going to have to come over to here, and we're going to look for that world gen mineable class. And world gen mineable, oh, you guys probably know where this is at quicker than I do. Feature, world gen mineable. So you'll see some interesting stuff in here, and really what it's doing is it's specifying a specific block. It's saying, you know, hey, this is how we generate the world, and your off block is this one right here. And I'm pretty sure that that bad boy right there is stone. Let's run it through the Googleizer. See what we come up with. World gen mineable. Legendary world gen mineable. Let's do this. Let's change this, since Control A that. We're going to create this class. We're going to paste in essentially everything from that world gen mineable class, and we're going to adapt it to our own Nether. Let's do our import. I guess we can do it on each of these as well. Sweet, no errors. And we're going to change this to, no, that's not right, because that is right there. Hmm. Is it going to be equal to that? Blocks dot stone. There we go. Lunatic. Blocks dot netherrack. There we go. I knew it was in there somewhere. So our world gen meal craft now for when we're adding our nether spores, our nether ores. Excuse me. Why is this giving us grief here? It's not resolved. I know that I haven't registered them yet, but that couldn't cause a problem. Let's go and do that just to, save. Yeah. But we do, of course, still need to register those. So, again, we're going to do the same thing that we did before. The lazy way. Work smarter, not harder. That's what I say. So, we're going to copy this into each and every one of these bad boys right here. Copy, paste. And nether ores, like so. Guess what we're going to do now? Any guesses? You're not going to guess. You're not even going to guess. We are going to... Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. And nether. Alright. Yeah, I'm adding them to the language file. Yep. Save. Sweet, let's roll in and check this bad boy out. Let's check it out, though. You see that from the last episode that I actually created the nether portal, but I haven't gone through it yet, so I haven't done any... whoa. Oh, my textures aren't working. Well, what the deal is, they're not even appearing here. Did I make a boo-boo? They're there. They are there. Oh, I know why they're not there. I know why they're not there, because I made a big boo-boo. It's a big boo-boo. I bet that just drives you crazy, doesn't it? It will be there in just a second. Yep, we want to do that. Okay, so guess what? They're there. They are there now. But we got to reload it so that way. Errors? Suck, Jim. What has an error? Nothing has an error. So, go away. Whatevs. No errors over here. We're looking good. Alright, let's roll into the nether. And I got a sword. Do I have a sword? I had a sword. I have a sword. Really need to tune that up, because that just looks like a gold sword. Even though it's one of my topaz ones. If I didn't do this right, I'm going to have to start a new world. But it looks okay because I did. Let's get a pickaxe and let's do a little mining. Am I gonna get shot at right now? So I know there's a gas nearby. Yeah, we've got ores going on here. This is of course quartz. Let's come over here and do some miney. Yeah. So we've got some. Aww. So much for that language work. Huh. Oh shit. There's a son of a bitch. I'm on fire. Yep, I'm burning. Sweet. Alright, let's find out what's up with these language names. We can just save it quick from here. Did I not save it in here? Holy shit, bro. They're gone. I know I just did this. That's so weird. Did you guys see what happened? Because I totally have no idea what just happened. Why that didn't work. That's weird. Weird. Nether. Nether. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, save. Yes. I will purchase it someday. Hey guys, donate so I can buy that. Alright. Do we have it? Yes, we do. Sweet. I can't run. Shit. I can run. Sweet. So there you have it. We don't have any smelting recipes or anything like that, so we can't really do anything with our ores, right? We'd have to specify those over here, right? We could do what a lot of other mods do, and we could just say that we are going to. We'll just copy and paste this. And we will say that ore nether copper ore will actually turn into copper ore, like so. So you have to cook it to get it. Oh, you know what we'll do? Well, no, yes, this is what we'll do. That is that, and we are actually going to say that you get 2 of them. How's that sound? Because you have to go through the trouble of going to another view. Let's try that out. Let's see what happens. Oh, I didn't do that. I did copper. And I didn't mine any copper. Do. Yeah, bitches. Sweet. I like it. So, that's just nether, right? You want to do the end, you can do the end. Really what you're going to want to do is you're going to create another method. You're going to create a method and just say end, right? Which is pretty straightforward. So you just specify end or spawn, and then you're going to have another one. You're going to add essentially in your reference the add end or spawn, and then you'll put it down here. Now you will have to come in and create a world gen end mineable, and what you'll do is you'll essentially just change this to endstone, right? Pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. So that's it. That's world gen for the Nether, and at least in theory, for the end as well. So I know that somebody requested that, and I'm sorry that it took so long to get out, but there you are. There you have it. Enjoy. Tons of fun. This is Neil. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys later.